Let's just get into it.
Okie dokie.
All right, what you got?
Coming from, yes, Reinks the Jinx.
Rinks the Jinx. Rinks the Jinx. I don't think she's the Jinx, but
yeah. And this is from AI Overview.
all right.
They are weird or bizarre and unexpected events that have gone wrong.
Right up our alley.
Correct. The dancing plague of 1518.
Ooh, I vaguely heard of this. Yep. I love it.
Hundreds of people in Strasbourg, France danced uncontrollably for days, with some dying from exhaustion.
It's crazy, right?
Weren't they in like a trance or something?
I think it was just like, you know how people get on trend or whatever, or jump on bandwagons. I think it was something like that. I don't know. Tell the story though.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Well, they danced so much. How many days was it? The whole town danced, and
it just says for days.
Yeah, they danced for days, and then I don't know what started it. Like they just started dancing, and then people joined in, and pretty soon the whole town's dancing, and then people died.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what the? Yeah, that was super weird.
Yeah. So if you see someone dancing, don't do it.
No, do
don't
not
fall
join
for
in.
it.
Don't fall for the plague.
Next up is the Great Emu War.
The Great Emu War
of 1932. I know.
Was Doug there?
Yeah.
And
he led it.
He organized it.
He needed a partner.
The Emu War. All right, let's hear this.
The Australian military's attempt to control emu population with machine guns.
That's awful.
Was largely unsuccessful and widely mocked.
Good. Yeah.
Who goes after an emu with a machine gun?
A machine gun, not even a shotgun, a machine gun.
And think about it. Wouldn't they shoot each other? That'd be funny if they were all like, let's surround them and shoot each other. And they all shoot each other. Just kidding. But just kidding. I love you, Aussies.
Yeah.
But
that would be
whatever. The Tanganyika.
Oh, I can't read it.
Okay.
Tanganyika,
whatever. Laughter epidemic.
Laughter epidemic.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah, 1962. A laughter epidemic in Tanzania school spread to surrounding villages, causing significant disruptions.
I can see where laughing is contagious, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially if you're in a situation where you're supposed to be quiet.
Yeah.
Like in school, you would try not, or in church, you try not to laugh, and then your little buddy shows you or tells you a little joke or something, or like my friend's brother would like fart in church, and we just couldn't stop. And then one of us would laugh, and the next would laugh, and it was contagious.
Yeah, but can you imagine like it spreading through the whole village?
Yeah, like...
I know, how cool would that be?
That would be crazy. Yeah. And what would it sound like?
I don't know, but it would be fun to find out.
It would be fun.
Let's do it!
I'd rather do that than dance to death. I'd rather laugh to death, I think. Yeah. Did anybody die? No, it just caused disruptions.
Disruptions.
Well, of course.
Yeah. The Great Molasses Flood of 1919.
I know this one. This one's great. Yes, this is crazy.
A wave of molasses in Boston, Massachusetts killed 21 people and damaged buildings after a storage tank burst. Wow.
Yeah, and it was hot. It burst, and then... I mean, the whole town flooded. People just died in molasses trying to outrun it. I think it was like in 1932 or some shit.
1919.
Oh, God, it was even earlier.
Yeah.
But,
they needed the Tea Party.
Yeah, I mean, it flooded like a river because it was like, you know, vat, and it was
Yeah.
hot, so it burned, and and you can still smell molasses in that town to this day.
Nice.
Yep.
They needed to have another tea party to push it down. Sorry. Unusual medical cases.
I meant the laughing one. Don't mind me, I'm just pushing buttons.
Doctors have discovered a fir tree growing in a man's lung, a tapeworm in a woman's brain,
Oh, God, no.
and a man who swallowed his dentures during surgery.
Why wouldn't they have him take him out during surgery?
You would probably think so.
Yeah. They always ask if you have like a prosthetic or anything.
It's like that episode of, I think it was Bones, where this man died and he had like scratches all over his chest.
Ew.
And they thought the dog killed him.
Yeah.
His dog killed him.
Yeah.
So they were going to put the dog down, and they were like, "No, don't kill the dog yet. Let's, do some,
Research, examination.
Yeah. Well, as they were doing the autopsy, they found his dentures down in his throat.
Yeah.
And what happened was he gotten drunk, passed out. His dentures went down his throat.
Oh,
the dog was trying to
save his life.
Like, wake him up or save his life. So they saved the dog's life by saying, wait.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Trying to save the guy's life.
Oh, yay. Dogs are awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
We need them.
I know it. Okay, the last one is pica. A woman with pica had...
Pica.
Pica?
Yeah, it's pica.
Okay, a woman with
pica
had 70 spoons and forks removed from her stomach.
Pica, I think, is when you eat like objects. Okay, I think that's pica.
Well, she had 78 spoons and forks.
Like they used to have a show about it on TLC, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like people that eat mattresses or baby powder, just weird. That's pica, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment below.
Yeah. Anyways, that was the last one.
Okay, I have a weird story.
I can't wait to hear it.
It's about an old custom, and I'd never heard of those, but I thought it'd be appropriate for this channel because it's an old folklore legend.
Yeah.
So it's a true story. All right, and it's called
legend.
It's a true it is. Okay. So there used to be this old custom of when somebody died, you told the bees. Like bees, bumblebees.
Wow.
Beekeepers in the 18th and 19th century believed that bees were not only insects, but members of the family, messengers between this world and the next.
Ooh.
This is really interesting.
That's neat.
This is cool. Okay, so when a loved one died, or even like when a child was born or somebody got married, the head of the household often would be, they called them the good wife, like the main lady, the good wife. She would walk solemnly to the hive, and she would knock gently, and then she'd whisper the news, of the death or the birth or whatever. She'd whisper it to the bees. And then if someone...
Birth? You tell them when somebody is born too?
Yeah, they like any good news for the family, because they considered the bees members of the family.
You say any good news. So
any news. Good news, they're dead. No. Yeah. Grandpa died, yay! No. But it says when a loved one died, or even when a child was born, or someone got married. So like a big news in the family, usually.
When an event happens.
Yes, ma'am. The good wife would walk and then knock gently on the hive and whisper the news to them. And sometimes...
What was the wife?
If the wife died, then probably the next in line would do it. Like if the wife was dead, probably the next head of the household, or probably. So like when people died, sometimes they would drape the hive in a black cloth for mourning. Okay, why would they do this? Well,
For the family.
yes, and legend warned that if the bees were not told, they might either fall ill, stop producing honey, abandon the hive, or worse, die. And this wasn't just folklore. It reflected a powerful belief that bees could feel joy and sorrow. People believed that. The practice likely is from Celtic mythology, where bees were seen as spiritual couriers, able to travel between the worlds of the living and the dead. So seeing a bee after somebody passed away was interpreted as the soul in flight. Isn't that cool? So some beekeepers even shared wedding cake or wine with their bees, inviting them to celebrate. Basically, if you respected them, then they blessed you with sweet honey and a thriving hive.
Aww.
So that is the story of telling the bees. I got that actually off of Facebook.
Originally, brides wore bells.
Ooh, that's a really good. I thought they wore veils because back in the day,
they weren't supposed to be seen until.
Well, because back in the day they had arranged marriages, and you were not supposed to see who you were married to until the final reveal.
That's probably it.
And then that would be the scariest moment in a groom's life.
No kidding. Not to mention.
At least the bride can see through the veil. So
That's
she
true.
can see what she's walking up to. He's just like, ugh, you know, or hey, you know, it's a like, freaking crapshoot for him.
Later.
Yeah, she's like, runaway bride.
Yeah.
Oh, just so happens my bestie is back there waiting for me. Bye. Because y'all planned with your bestie just in case this dude is a fuggo. Ready to roll.
Yeah.
Unless he's rich. No, I don't even think I could be with a fuggo if he was rich. Couldn't pay me enough. But yeah, so those are my stories.